We're going to start in table position today on our hands and knees. So if you have a mat or a carpet, this is great. I will be giving special cues for Shakti because she's pregnant. So, I mean, you can always do those versions too, but that's sort of special for her. So we're here in table position, and we're going to do a cat and a cow. So a cat, as you inhale, you look up. If you want, you can actually, this is cow. So moo as you look up, inhale, exhale, round, and this is cat, meow. If you want, you can mew. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, look up, exhale, round. This is really nice for the spine. And let your breath, in all these movements that we do, let your breath guide you. So as you're exhaling, then let your body sort of move to your breath, okay? And then inhale, come to neutral. So neutral is in between those two positions, right? Not rounded, not sort of flexed, but central. From here, we're gonna do what's, it's like a little bunny move. You're gonna look towards your little bunny tail. So looking left towards your bunny tail, right? You can shake your bunny tail and come center. And then the other side, shake your little bunny tail. So it's like you're you know, gonna kiss your tail, right? So you're looking towards your tail, and your tail is coming towards you too. A little bit of side flexion. So again, with the breath, you're gonna inhale to one side, exhale to the center, and inhale to the other side. So nice side-to-side movements of the spine. Let's do one more each side. Your own pace, your own breathing. And back, very good. And then when you're back in center, we're gonna lift either one or both of your knees. So you can lift one knee up, just 1 or 2 inches, or you can, and then you can switch. Or if you want, you can lift up both. So this just engages your core. You're not going really high up, just a little lift. And breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Good, coming down. From here, we're going to take the hands forward. So right hand forward, left hand forward, and then we're going to lift the hips into a down dog. So take the knees up, hips back, and stretch your whole body into a nice full stretch. So spine here is neutral. Your knees can be bent. You have equal weight in your hands and feet. And you're ideally working towards your heels coming down, but they don't have to, okay? In all the poses that I ask you to do today, just if something doesn't feel right, you can adjust it. For example, here, if you're pregnant, you might want to bring your knees down into puppy. This is another excellent version for a down dog, okay? Or if I ask you to do a certain number of reps and you want to do less, or it's too hard, you can always adjust or do more. What I tell you is just like for your guidance. You don't have to follow it exactly. So here in down dog. Next, we're going to come forward into a plank. So a few options here for plank. You can come onto your knees and bring the weight forward in a straight line. Hands and knees. Or you can have your knees up in a straight line from head to toe. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. I'm just going to go back. 9. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to bend the elbows. So if your knees are down, that's fine. You're going to bend the elbows and bring your weight all the way to the ground. So all the way, exhale, coming down, belly to the floor, and uncurl your toes. From here, we're going to scooch forward. So if you're pregnant here, Shaq, you're just going to come to here, and then you're going to scooch through, right? For everyone else, you're going to come all the way down to the belly, and then you're going to lift up into a little cobra. Good, and we'll hold that for 10. So if you're here and you're pregnant, this is great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the weight back onto your heels. So you can bring the knees wide if you'd like. Feet together into a child's pose. Very good, everybody. We're going to start that sequence from the beginning, from the cat-cow. We're going to go all the way through back to the child's pose. So it's a big sequence. We'll try best to remember the sequence. I'll guide you through, of course. Back to table. So we're going to do inhale, looking up. Exhale to cat. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, looking left to your tail. Inhale, neutral, back to center. Inhale to your right. Exhale, center. Hands forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend all the way, or if you're pregnant, not. Inhale, coming up to cobra. And coming back, exhale, child's pose. Good job, everybody. If you didn't quite get it, let's try it again. Coming back to table. We're going to go inhale, looking up, cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, center. Neutral. Exhale, looking left. Inhale, center. Looking center. Exhale to the right. Looking to your tail. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands forward, down dog or puppy. Puppy's here. Inhale to plank, knees down or knees up. Exhale, chaturanga if you're pregnant, not all the way. Inhale, up, cobra. And exhale, child's pose. And again, coming neutral, coming to table. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, looking left. Inhale, center. Exhale, looking right. Inhale, center. Exhale, down dog or puppy. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, back to child's pose. We'll stay here for a moment. That was a good sequence. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Let's give the wrist a little massage here. We'll take the hands to the right, stretch the back. On the left for 1 or 2 deep breaths here. And coming center again, we'll go to the left. Stretching the right side. Good, and then coming center, we'll roll ourselves back up to seated, and we're going to come into a deep squat. So this might be challenging to get into. So if you're aiming for your heels on the ground. Okay, if that's a challenge, you can roll up your mat or put a cushion underneath to support your heels here. Okay, but we're trying to get into like a deep squat. Okay, in this position, we're going to just rotate side to side, opening up the hip side to side. This way, just loosening up the hips. You can use your arms, really get into it if you like. If this is too intense when you're pregnant, you can go seated. on a couch or a bed and just sort of loosen up the hips this way. Yeah, I think for this exercise, Shaq, I'd probably just go, we're gonna go from the deep squat all the way to standing. So what I would have you do is just do like a regular squat, okay, not too deep. So for the rest of us, we're gonna come from here and we're gonna try to stand, okay? So coming from here and then coming all the way up to stand. And we'll go for 10 of these, so standing and then back to your deep squat, okay? 2, and this is a perfect time to do a little bunny hop. So at the top, like a bunny, we'll hop and then come down. If you want to jump. If you don't want to jump, don't. Okay? It's too intense. Little bunny hop. Good. All the way down, all the way up. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake up the legs. And we're going to go into a standing sequence now, starting with, it's a little triangle pose here. It's called a twisted triangle. So we're going to put the left leg forward and right leg back, but not too far. So what you want is maybe like a couple feet back and really wide, because you want your hips to face forward, okay? You don't want your hips to be open to the side, but hips forward and not too far back, okay? From here, take the hands up, inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna fall forward with the right hand down, anywhere. So it could be on the shin. If it reaches the ground, that's fine. Here, and you're gonna twist. So when you're pregnant here, you wanna make sure you have lots of room for the belly, open, and you're twisting more with your chest and not with the belly. So you don't wanna do any deep twists when you're pregnant. But if you're not, you can see how far you can open up and try and look up. And breathe. So the knees here, you can have them fairly straight legs here. Last 2 deep breaths. Good, and then coming up, we're gonna actually keep the legs where they are, bring the hands and circle them back. So the right hand goes back. We're gonna take the left hand forward. We're gonna adjust the back leg more in line with the other leg and further back. So it's a bigger stance now for warrior 2, okay? So your front leg is bent. The back leg is bent a little bit too. And this time your hips are facing out, not forward. So looking towards your front hand. We breathe and hold. One more deep breath. And then we're going to keep the legs where they are. We're going to take the hands back into reverse. So bring the right hand down by the leg and left hand over to feel a nice stretch opening right here. Think about too opening up in this front leg too, instead of collapsing in over. So you always want to think about your knee over your ankle. And looking up for 2 more deep breaths. And take the hands back to warrior 2. And then we're going to turn, pivot, and come to standing with the feet together. Good work. We got to repeat that on the other side. So your left leg is forward and your right leg is back, not too far back again for that twisted triangle. Okay, hips are forward. Okay, take the hands up, inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. If you're pregnant, a little wider. and not as twisted, yeah, through the chest. If you're not pregnant, you can be a little bit more twisted through the belly. So this bottom hand, you can use it to really push in and lift your chest and open up. Nice deep breaths. And your gaze, you can either be looking down or you can be looking up towards your fingertips or the ceiling. Last deep breath. And then we go into warrior two. So swinging the arm, coming up and untwisting. We're going to bring the right arm forward and the left arm back. So I'm just going to rotate so you can see. Yes, so right arm is forward, right leg is forward. Very good. A little bend in the back knee, big bend in the front knee. And here, remembering that your body should be center. So even though you're here reaching, you're not reaching your full body over. Nice and center over your pelvis. And then looking towards your front arm. A little bend in the elbow. And remembering to bring this thigh open. Good. That's it, everybody. Last two breaths. Nice deep breath. And then we bring the left arm down and the right arm over and up. Reverse your warrior. Nice stretch to the front right side. So the legs here stay the same. One more deep breath. As you exhale, bring the hands out back to warrior two. You're going to rotate that left leg forward on your toes. Step and stand. Bring your hands to the heart. Very good. Shake out the legs. We're going to go onto the mat for a bridge. So whichever way you want to come down. Heels are going to be, feet are on the mat. Almost so that you can reach the back. Okay, we're going to keep with the hands down by the side, and we're going to lift and lower. Nice. If you want to go with your breath as well, you're going to inhale to lower and exhale to lift. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. And Anissa can be on Aram or Scott's hips here, which is really fun. Added weight. I did that yesterday I did a mommy and baby class. Bridges with the baby on the hips. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, coming down. We're going to try a single leg bridge. So let's take the right leg long. We won't do as many, but we're just pushing through the left leg to lift. Let's try for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We'll switch, right leg down, left leg up, and lift. 5. You can still keep your breath, do the same. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Coming down. We'll take both feet or shins into the body. So if you can reach your hands, if your hands can reach your feet, reach them. Otherwise, shins, they just like rock side to side. Happy baby. Whichever one you like. We'll stretch in the inner thigh. We'll release for the spine. Good. We're going to keep the right leg in. We're going to release the left leg long, and we're going to take this right leg into our hands. You can sort of cradle it like a baby if you like. It's just like it's sort of like an upside down pigeon. So just rocking side to side here with the right calf and shin, back and forth. Feel what feels good. Feel a nice stretch on the outside glute and thigh. And when you find a position that feels good, you're just going to hold it. If this feels too intense, you can bend this left leg and bring it in. You want it more intense, straighten it out. And breathe. Last deep breath. And slowly release that leg. Nice and long. See how the body feels. The hips and the legs before we do the other side. So left leg in, sort of just cradle. Right. If you're really flexible, you want to try, you can try to bring the left sole of the foot into your right arm elbow crease. It's pretty intense. Oh, sorry about that. Side to side, hip stretch. Again, you can play around with that right leg straight or bent. One hip tends to be tighter than the other. So make sure you listen to your body here. When you feel a good spot, just hold. Last deep breath. And release that left leg. We're going to rest into Shavasana now. So just sort of letting the body relax. Let the feet go nice and long. Relax the feet. Relax the sides. Bring the hands out, palms up. Feel free to close your eyes to relax. This is a corpse pose. So imagine all the tension of the week disappearing, all the tension of the day disappearing. Just for these few moments, try and stay present. Relax the tension in your shoulders and back. Relax the tension in your face. Relax your little bunny teeth. Relax your bunny nose. Let your breathing return to normal. Repeat in your mind, I am free from, and fill in the blank. Until you have nothing left to let go of. Until you are free. Making some movement in your fingers and your toes. You'll slowly start to wake up your body. A few circles with the wrists. A few circles with the ankles. And go the other way. We'll take the hands overhead, reaching long, 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 long stretch. Inhale. Go through the mouth, sighing. Let it go. Reaching to the left. Bring the hands and the feet to the left. And exhale. And both to the right. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. And then bending the knees, rolling onto one side into fetus position. One hand makes a pillow for you. You are reborn. And when you're ready, we'll come up to sitting. Bring our hands to the heart. Thank you all for joining me today. We'll bring the hands to the head for peace in our thinking. Hands to the mouth for peace in our words. And to our heart for peace in our actions. Namaste. Have a good Easter.